Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Faceless Strategist and welcome back to Fallout 4 Nuka-World. In this video we're taking a look at the quest called Home Sweet Home, which is basically after this one we have one more quest that we need to do and we'll be done with Nuka-World. We'll essentially need to take over 3 settlements in the in the Commonwealth. And in order to start this, we're just going to go ahead and talk to Shanks, who can be found right and over here at the entrance to the market. Go ahead and talk to him.
Look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone never formally introduced. And you're standing here? Well, how long did it take him to convince you it was?
Sounded like a good idea.
Because it is. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, but providing them with their own domains. I can't think of a better way to solidify your place. If that interests you, well.
Let's get started.
Let's get started.
Music to my ears. So getting us set up in the Commonwealth is gonna require 3 territory. We're gonna need to, and there are 2 ways to claim new territory. Or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. You want to talk them off their land?
Wipe out.
Get a gang together.
Now, once you and the crew have cleaned the place out, of course, the outpost you claim for a gang, and none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Which gang you want to join you?
The operators.
Got it. I'm sure that just leaves the now for a new outpost. You'll usually want to target a spot with plenty. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. We're not always going to be able to run every. So, you ready to pick this?
I'm ready.
Good. So, where you?
Oh. Let's go with Greentop Nursery.
Let me... Wait. Pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
That one's the target.
Just wanted to make sure. So,
Mm-hmm.
some jobs are pretty straightforward. Be a couple of our guys waiting for you when you arrive. Now, you're not going to be able to take a direct route to the place. Wouldn't be surprised if some Minutemen showed up to lend a hand. Now, if you're looking for something to give you probably the crew that's joining you is just gonna have standard kills.
Okay.
If you want to knock them dead.
Okay. And basically that leads to capture Greentop Nursery. So let's actually move on to the Commonwealth. Okay, now the thing with this is I kind of armed the place up extremely well. So this might be a bit of a problem. So I'm going to try to just mosey on over there by myself to see if I can actually do it. Because it should be quite well armed. Holy Jesus, yep. Okay. Okay, there goes my legs. Okay, this is if I kinda knew all of this already, I wouldn't have done this. Medex definitely. Okay. Let's go. Okay, that takes care of that and that. Okay, yeah, and they are all against me. And that one over there is also hostile. Okay. Okay. So I'm supposed to build the... So that'll be on the radar. Wasteland Warlord. The operators. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Closing on the spot,
Hey.
and boom!
Yeah.
Huge
I'm
explosion.
thinking this
I
place.
run
will do.
over, place
At
is
least
gone.
once we get some
Must be
supplies.
one of those muties with the nukes.
You gotta head
Still.
back, boss.
Job
Let
got
him
done.
know how it Just be glad you didn't show up.
Okay. So that's it for the first one. Let's head back to Nuka-World. Let's go ahead and talk to Shank.
Well, well. Word going around is there's some
Uh-huh.
not too shabby. I'll make sure you're cut of any. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, if you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need. I'll make sure those shipments get any caps they provide will be. And the more a settlement produces for itself, now, like before, the methods of. Or you and a crew can introduce.
Let's talk to Silla.
I'll get them to hand over what...
Sure, sure. So, which crew you want keeping an eye?
Right.
The disciples.
Sounds like a plan. Then all that's left is the target. Only ring. No settlements just gonna hang. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within, the Slog might be a good choice to hit. So,
Let's go with the Slog.
was that? Yeah, that one will do. So, to get these settlers to cough up provisions, you can try convincing them to pay up. Lizzie Wyeth with the operators ought to have some. Plus, having an outpost nearby gives us another. Building a Nuka-World radio transmitter at an outpost within range. Your Pip-Boy map should show you. And if none of that works, well, I suppose you can. And it's worth remembering. The more populated or heavily. Plenty of ways for you to.
Right.
Okay. So let's go ahead and go to the Commonwealth. Okay, here we are at the Slug. Let's just try to go ahead and talk to them. These guys should just be ghouls.
Hey, you.
Can I help you?
I'm here to make you an offer. This place will supply me and my friends in Nuka...
Oh, I don't know. A lot of
Yeah, you can buy him loyalty. Although I think just clearing them out will be your best choice.
Listen, you're gonna start working.
Fine.
Okay. So passing 2 hard checks might be good. That's an interesting choice. Although we could have just wiped them all out. Let's go ahead and talk to him.
Part if we don't get the hell out of there.
Then I guess we'll just have to let them know who they're
Only
dealing
good thing
with.
about being sent
You
outside.
did good.
No
Now
color.
get going. The adults are gonna discuss this. Figure this would happen sooner or later. Our outposts caught the attention of
Okay.
some new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity.
I will rip them to shreds personally.
Bingo. Only language, but you should probably get going. You wouldn't be neighborly.
Hmm. Checking with your gang at the Greentop Nursery. Okay, moving on to the Commonwealth. Okay, here we are. Let's go ahead and talk to the operator.
Good. You're here. Got word those punks were spotted not far from here, boss. Whole place is on alert. We'll keep an eye out. Who's in charge?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tear their heart out.
Sinner. Pretty bad name. If you know what I mean. Sinners Raiders, so what are you, the sinners? Something along the lines of... doesn't really matter. Okay. Now, we will be forced to come back here, anyways. So I'm just going to go ahead and give myself a bunch of crafting materials. I'm gonna see if I can actually just start crafting it immediately. No, it requires the wasteland thingamabob. Resources. Aha. Boost still. There you go, one boost still. Oh, this makes them happier. Okay, let's go. 3, 4. Tribute chest. Okay. Okay. Let's head on into power generators. Let's add one of these bad boys. There you go. You. There you go. You. There you go. Okay. You. Perfect. Okay. Let's actually go ahead and go back to Shank's. Okay.
Heard some rumbles. This one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Those raiders won't be coming.
That's what I've been hearing. So I suppose your recent success brings up, and to keep a crew loyal, you need to just have to make sure they've got their basic, that they've got some things to keep them entertained, and that their food's.
Sure.
Now, if you want me to go into deep,
I think I've got everything I need.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
If you've ever got more, no better tool to tell you. Now, this time around, seems the outpost doesn't need much setting up. Means we can start. And with the place in as good shape as it is, I was thinking, you just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. So, you ready for the fun?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Good to hear. Because what you've made is a foothold. 2 more outposts carved.
Right.
Get all that together, and with that kind of clout, we'll be able. We keep expanding from there, but I'm getting ahead of myself. You just let me know when. So, boss.
Uh-huh.
I want to run a job.
Hoping you could arrange a job.
You got it. Just
4 settlements, claim new gang outpost.
got it. So how'd you want to approach it? Talk.
Get a gang together.
Will do. And which gang you want?
Let's go with the disciples.
Done. So,
Let's actually go ahead and Hangman's Alley.
let me. believe that spot's one of yours, boss. Still want to proceed?
That one's the target.
Ruthless. So you know how this job works. Head to the target, put down anything that moves.
There we go. Now we're just going to go back to the Commonwealth. Okay, now basically, if you haven't bothered at all to do the settlements, this will be a-okay for you. There won't really be much of a problem. With me, for some reason, I decided to build up my settlements like they're made out of I don't freaking know what. As you can see, the turrets just here are meant to absolutely crush anything. Just like that, and we do have plenty of settlers. I do believe I just failed the quest. No, I did not. Good. And plenty of Minutemen, which I'm also a part of, so I'm not sure how this works. But I do know that plenty of these were actually inaccessible to me. That is, they were overpopulated. If that makes sense. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now we can use the workshop here. We're just gonna go over here into Raider flags, and we're gonna give this one to the disciples. Perfect. Now we need to go back to the Nuka-World and do this again. Okay, for the last one I have chosen Grey Garden. I don't really know why. I think that's the one with the robots. Doesn't really matter. In all honesty, we're just going to want to go ahead and just eliminate them. If you want to be a big bad raider boss, you can go ahead and do that on your own time. Just gonna go ahead and reload this. That should take care of that. They should take care of the rest of them. As you can see, my defenses are pretty good. So this is what the raider sees before he dies. Now it makes sense. Okay, nice. I do believe I took out the majority of them. Of course, we have some Minutemen here that are going to help them, because the Minutemen are generally just cancerous. Although I'm kind of curious, why are the turrets attacking me, since I'm the one that created them? I know for myself I would have placed like an override switch or something. How on earth did you get up there? Are you insane? Apparently so. This one as well. It's actually impressive. Not even going to lie, that is freaking impressive. And I'm gonna give this one to the operators as well. And as you might have guessed, this will cause some tensions back. But yeah, that basically completes the quest. But we'll go back to Nuka-World anyways. So we can do the last one, to restore power to Nuka-World.